Hello and welcome to another episode of Project Aurora Plays The Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure. I'm Project Aurora. You guys can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Project Aurora, as well as joining the community Discord. Brief recap of the previous episode: we finally completed the main story objective, getting the information to Dr. Sayland. Oops, I didn't even do this yet. Got the information from Dr. Sayland after submitting the surveys, and we learned a little bit more about Gnosis, but only left us with more questions. So with that in mind, the next day of the festival was taking place. We got to see a lot of returning cast members, a lot of big figures here, and maybe some, some others that, we don't know a whole lot about. Like President Rocksmith, we got to see him, and Prince Albert, Princess Claudia and Julia Schwartz are back. Prince Oliver and Major Vander returned as well. Gilead Osborne along with Lecter, we've seen very little of them, and they're still kind of shrouded in mystery for the most part, but here we are. Anyways, it's day 2 of the Crossbell anniversary shit, that was last game. It is day 2 of the West Zemuria Trade Conference. Let's get to it. Case of the Missing Kitten. Bond. Oh, Marie's missing again, huh? Join us for bracer training. Search for a musician. Mueller? Oh, we gotta find Olivier. I traveled here from the Empire to put on a concert, but my musician has run off. This is an urgent matter. Could you please help me find him? I would like to discuss the details of the missing person. Meet me at Crossbell Station. Olivier. Whew, that's a lot of requests, and most are a little concerning. I'm not sure what to make of this musician search, though. Didn't expect us to get one from the guild's top 2 lovely ladies, though. I mean, it's for the training and not a hot day, but beggars can't be choosers. Sounds like it'd be fun. Oh, and this lost kitten search is from that family we know. Yeah, it's Bond's family again, remember? They moved to East Street. We helped them with their cat once before, so I wouldn't mind lending a hand again. Likewise, I'm happy to help. It's our only urgent request for now, so let's make time for them later. The city's a lot more lively thanks to the tower unveiling and the dignitaries visiting. I bet our patrol's going to be fun today. Oh, I bet it is. Oh yeah, and not to mention that, Sigmund, I guess Commander Sigmund and Shirley, hinted that some stuff's about to go down tomorrow. So if we don't get the, what's it called, something crazy today, we're gonna get something crazy tomorrow. Keep giving him different types of fish, hoping I'll get a badass item, and you're not helping me out here. Help, you're not doing it for me, man. Alrighty. What should we do first? Alright. Got some bonding stuff that we can take care of. Oh. Well, if it isn't my favorite little guy. Hey. Oh, not so rough, Ilya. What are you doing? Well, all those fancy foreign dignitaries are coming to our theater tonight. Polly here is helping out with a minor role in tonight's performance too. That means I gotta make her all nice and limber, so it's time for a massage. Here we go. Ah, hey. So that's it. Is she going to be alright? I've heard a massage can do more harm than good if the person giving it doesn't have a lot of experience. Worry not, friends. I've had a pro masseuse teach me the ropes. That kind of makes me a pro too, right? No, that's not how that works. I do this all the time for Rixia when we're stretching during practice. I wouldn't think her muscles are what you'd want to massage when it comes to Rixia. Anything to help improve your plays, huh? Ilya and doing whatever she can to improve our conceal, name a more iconic duo. Ah, that's too much, too much. Are you sure you're doing this right, Ilya? Oh, don't be so dramatic. I already said it'll be fine. You're only in pain because your body's as stiff as a board from being nervous. Don't you worry your pretty little head. You'll get used to it if I keep doing it. Could you sound any more shady? Quiet you. How about a little bit of this to shut you up? Ah! Where do you think you're touching? Don't worry so much. This kind of massage will get you nice and limber. You're full of crap. That tickles. Oh, it's all beginning to fill out. There's some hope in the future for you after all. What are you even talking about? There's so much wrong with this thing that I don't even know where to begin. You're welcome to reach for the handcuffs if you want. Still, it looks like Sully has managed to make herself at home in Arkansas. Don't just stand there and watch. You call yourselves police officers? No, I won't let you go that easily. Oh my goodness. Wonder if that was the fan translators having fun again. Grace! Hey there, SSS. You guys here for lunch? And hey, what'd you think of the unveiling ceremony? Wasn't it amazing? I won't be forgetting it anytime soon. The dignitaries' presences were just as overwhelming. No kidding, right? Especially that blood and iron chancellor. He's the real deal. That was my first time seeing him up close and personal, so it made me realize how intimidating that guy is. Oh yeah, that reminds me. There was that secretary-looking guy right beside the chancellor. Wasn't he that lector person I told you was here when you were looking for him? Well, cat got your tongue. Hey, I get it. That reminds me of something, actually. It does. What would that be? Last spring, the Blood and Iron Chancellor and former Speaker Hartman held a little informal meeting behind closed doors. You guys know all about it already, don't you? Pretty much, yeah. It's well known in certain information circles. Yep, but not at the time, it wasn't. Neither Erebornia nor Crossbell's media reported on it. Not even the CPD managed to get their paws on that info. What's more, despite being so important, he hardly had any guards assigned to him. It's also as he casually dropped in for a quick stroll around Crossbell. I guess that's how they managed to keep the whole thing on the down low. Sounds scandalous. Yeah, if I didn't know any better, I'd call it a load of bull. Exactly, and it really tipped me off that it happened right under my nose. You can bet I searched every nook and cranny gathering dirt. I managed to figure out some of the names involved with setting up this secret meeting. One of the ones I found belonged to a young guy named Lecter. We knew he was with the Chancellor during that meeting. Yes, so I'm surprised to learn that he was responsible for arranging it. His diplomatic skills are out of this world. Right? A mere secretary wouldn't be able to pull off something like that. Unless he's actually a member of the Imperial Army's famed intelligence division. Right? Yeah, what if? Leave it to Grace to figure all that out on her own. Man, I hope she never goes digging into my love life. Looks like I hit the bullseye. Still, I can't believe that bozo met with you guys. Oh, that bozo. I met you guys. I met with you guys. Goodness, I cannot read today. Was that Lecter? Anyway, you guys probably have lots of work to do, so I won't keep you any longer. Now I know there's a lot more to that Lecter fella than meets the eye. Y'all better watch yourselves around him. We know, we'll be careful. Good speaking with you, Grace. Alright. Alrighty. Time to go stir up some trouble with our favorite gang downtown. So that's what Walt's been up to, huh? Yeah, he was staggering his way into a shop. He didn't even look our way. Walked out with a lot of alcohol, so he must be drinking all the time at home. It was rough seeing Walt like that. I mean, sure, he used to have some drinks for fun, but he's completely lost himself. Yeah, I don't like it any more than you do. Things probably aren't gonna turn out well if we let him walk around public totally hammered. We gotta keep an eye out for him and help the poor guy. Yeah, Roger. That's what Walt's been doing? The dude's trying to drink his problems away. I'm worried for his health if he keeps drinking so much. Hey, you might have to beat his ass again, Wazzy. I think you beat him too hard. You gotta beat him the like back in the other way. And I want. Oh, there it is. Shiny coloring. Let's see how that one works out. Trying to get all these events and stuff out the way. Hello there. Hand over fragment. Page 3 of information terminal 1 on our order decrypted. Page 3, huh? Thanks for the mirror. Alright. Ugly. Detective Bannings? What are all of you doing here? Has something happened? No, it's not that. Good. No reason to let your guards down though, Bannings. I'm sure you've already sensed it. The city is on edge with dignitaries visiting. Regardless of what you may think, it's easy to become confused in this kind of environment. Stay sharp. Well, remember that, Detective. Yeah, remain vigilant and all that jazz. By the way, do you plan to stay here for a while, Detective Dudley? Most likely. If I can help it, I'll remain on standby here at HQ until it's time for the dignitaries to attend their Ark & Seal performance. If you have anything you need to report, you can come see me in person if you prefer. We'll keep that in mind. I'm going to remain here to keep an eye on the intel we have coming in. If something happens, you can come see me directly at any time. Huh. Let's see. That's odd. Apparently there's supposed to be an optional event with Dudley to track down. Oh, see. But I can't do it. I don't know. That's odd. It's supposed to apparently be an optional, but it's not happening, so whatever. I don't really... Let me see. Oh. Maybe it pops up later. I'll have to revisit later. Anyways. I just had a young man with red hair and a gaudy suit come by to try my noodles. That punk said he wanted the secret recipe, so he tried hopping in the back of my noodle cart. I had to smack him with my soup ladle to get him off me, get him to leave. The nerve of that guy. A red-headed man wearing a gaudy suit. He sounds like someone we know. You know where he went by chance? He said he was going to find some dessert, and then went into the direction of the entertainment district. Entertainment district? Got it. We don't know if it's him for sure, but honestly, who else could it be? I saw an Eastern woman walking by a little earlier. She had long, flowing black hair and was pulling off a snazzy white pantsuit. A real looker, if you ask me. An Eastern woman with black hair sounds like Kilika. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you know which way she went? I think it was towards East Street. East Street. Got it. We can't be certain if it was Kilika, but we should follow this lead. Some cheery red-haired gentleman asked me to make him a cone with 10 scoops of ice cream. Can't say I've ever had a request for a cone that big before. Even managed to finish the whole thing too. I've never seen a man in a nice suit look so out of place before. That's probably him, Lloyd. Do you happen to know which way he went? Sure do. The poor fellow was clutching his head from a massive brain freeze and went toward the residential district. Alright, let's tail him. Oh, hello, Lecter. Oh, there it is. I guess there really are different species of fish here now. Man, I should have brought my fishing rod with me again. What are you doing here, Lecter? Hey, look at that. I managed to reel in a nice catch even without a rod. 5 big ones with limbs growing out of them. Pretty good haul, I'd say. What? Playboy here's trying to say we took the bait. Hook, line, and sinker. Bingo. See? This guy gets me. I am not in the mood for this today. We can't let him drive the conversation. As much as I love to talk to you about fishing, I believe I asked you a question, Lecter. What do you think you're doing here? You're part of the reason why Red Constellation came to Crossbell. No one isn't beating around the bush today, are they? Getting straight to the point is the best way of dealing with an obnoxious little shit like you. Takes one to know one, but alright, I see how it is. Use your eyes. Can't you see I came here to take it easy? As awesome as I am, being that old man's guard dog gets pretty exhausting. Old man? Do you mean Chancellor Osborne? We've been wondering about your relationship, so you are close to him as you claimed when we first met. Who knows? I don't remember ever admitting to that part. Anyway, break time's almost over. It's about time I head back to the old man. See you later, guys. Good luck with this mess. What? Oh, he's smooth. Real smooth. Totally dodged the question. You said different fish species. We'll see about that. So far I'm fishing up all the same things. I'm not getting nothing. Nothing new anyway. Yeah. After this, I give up. Turtle. Anyways, alright. I had to track down Kilika. There was a beautiful Easter woman shopping here moments ago. She had the sexiest almond-shaped eyes, a real beauty. You know which way she went. After she bought what she came for, she went in the direction of Central Square. Hey Lloyd, you think? Yeah, let's look around. Look who it is. Oh, well if it ain't Kilika. Long time no see, Kilika. This is a surprise. Good day. Fancy seeing you here. It's no accident we crossed paths. It was detective work that led us here. We haven't seen you since the Swarms auction, isn't that right, Kilika? Or should I say, Rocksmith Agency Division Chief, Kilika Ruron. Where are my manners? The last time we met, circumstances were different. Allow me to introduce myself again. Kilika Ruron, at your service, aide to the President of the Calbride Republic. I have other responsibilities and titles, of course, but there's no need to speak of those right now. What happened to being an entertainment producer? Just one of many masks I have to put on for my line of work. There is, in fact, an office for the agency back in the Republic. In other words, you weren't technically lying. She's a woman that can be whatever she wants to be. How fitting for a spy. I know what I wouldn't give to roleplay with her for just one night. You're talking about a spy from one of the major powers for Adios' sake, Randy. On that note, what is the President's aide doing in a place like this? I could have sworn President Rocksmith was touring the IBC building today. The President has me on an errand right now. I went to shop for him, but I've decided to rest here for casual lunch. An errand? It's for this. Look, I took out a pinwheel and blew at it. The blades began spinning. A pinwheel? The stall caught his eye as we passed by in our limousine. I thought I'd purchase him one before the conferences start tomorrow to help him relax. I figured I could indulge in some dessert while I was here too. Guess you really are running errands. The man is said to be a populist. It figures he'd indulge in simple things like this. But surely you don't take us for being that naive. You may speculate as much as you want. Now then, I've finished eating, so I must excuse myself. Good luck with your security efforts during the conference. Yes, good luck to you as well. Lecter and Kilika, both spies, one for Erebonia, the other for Calvard. Interesting that they're both moving around the city at the same time, isn't it? What do you guys think? I can't deny it's suspicious. Maybe we should tell them. That sounds easier said than done. I get the impression they both knew we were coming. In that case, our best option may be to hand this off to Dudley in the First Division. They might figure something out if they combine it with other intel. Oh, this must be. Good point. Cool, let's drop by the department and hit them up. Ah, okay, I see. This was the event. I had to do that, and I was wondering what was going on, and I was like, I thought I was supposed to get an event with Dudley. And, that's it. Special support section? Do you need something? Yes, there's something the First Division should know about. Lloyd reported that Kilika and Lecter have been spotted in the city. Understood. So key figures from both the Imperial Intelligence Division and the Rocksmith Agency are in the city. Detective Dudley, how should we... Do you mind if I ask for your opinions? How should we interpret two major spies from major powers appearing on the eve of the trade conference? I doubt it's a coincidence. How brazen of them to both act like they're here on vacation. You can understand why we would be skeptical of that. Mind games. They clearly have reasons for being here. I shouldn't have to tell you that. You were the ones who spoke to them directly. Yeah, you might be onto something. So let me ask you a question this time, Bannings. Why do you suspect they've appeared in the city? Surely you ascertained something based on the conversation you had with them. Even if it's just conjecture at the moment, tell me what you have. Well, if you insist. It's possible they were looking for an opportunity to have a private discussion. A private meeting? What makes you think that, Bannings? First eyewitnesses report each of them was in the Harbor District. Granted, this was before we started pursuing either of them, but it's hard to shrug it off as a coincidence. That's a good point. Thinking back, President Rocksmith has had a tour of the IBC plan since yesterday. Them meeting at the Harbor District today would have been convenient if they intended to have a private discussion. And they could have used the Mishi event at the park there as a diversion. And it would all take place with them both undercover while Ruron was busy shopping for President Rocksmith. It certainly is plausible. Okay, it's a nice theory. What would those two have to chat about? Shouldn't the Empire and the Republic be on opposite sides? That question is tougher to answer. Major powers have had less sway over Crossbow since the Colt incident, due to long-time Diet members from the Imperial and Republican factions losing their standing. With Crossbow's new mayor and speaker being on good terms, the state government has been more progressive and influential on an international level. Imperial and Republican governments that can't be pleased with that. I doubt they'll allow it to continue. I hadn't thought that far ahead. But the two major powers are teaming up to come up with new ways to keep the little guy down. We cannot say for certain, but I have little doubt the two sides are conspiring for one reason or another. That's all we can say for now. The 1st Division will devote manpower to keeping tabs on both Lecter Arundel and Killer Garuron. Thank you for your report, SSS. Glad to be of help. I truly hope that tomorrow's conference can end peacefully. As do I. But as members of the police, all we can do at the moment is our sworn duty. Once again, you can contact me directly if you find anything else worth reporting. Thanks, Dudley. We'll remember that. Oh wait, I can teleport to the garage? I didn't realize that. Let's do this. I didn't notice that any other time. What's the new color? Guard coloring, pop coloring, shine. Okay. I can get behind this one a little bit. Alright. Change that up a little bit. Alright. Whose car is that? Oh wow. Oh, it's the SSS, isn't it? Could it be Prince Albert of Rimophiria? And Arios too. I wasn't expecting to see all of you here. Your lordship, this is the special support section I've told you about. Ah, I thought they might be. It's a pleasure to meet you, ladies and gentlemen of the SSS. My name is Albert von Bartholomews. I am the head of state of the Principality of Rimophiria. I understand that you all have been working hard for the sake of Crossbell's future. It's a pleasure to meet you, your lordship. Arios has told me much about you. I was hoping to meet the SSS on this trip. There's even a familiar face. It's been quite some time, Miss McDowell. Indeed it has. I'm glad to see you're doing well, your lordship. However, I certainly didn't expect to see you here today. Are you possibly performing an inspection of the hospital? Yes, indeed. Rimophiria is one of St. Ursula's sponsors. One second, I need to take this real quick.